Hey guys, I wanted to do an update because I moved back into my Portland personal when I couldn't get inserts for the Ordning and Rita planner. But just as an FYI, Kate tweeted me a link to a website yesterday. This is the website. I will link it below. And they have a lot of nice designs. It looks like this one will fit a personal Filofax, although I didn't look closely at the measurements, and it looks like this one will fit the Ordning and Rita planner. So I'm going to take a look at them for the year coming up, because I did commit to using this through the end of the year. But certainly worth a look if you want some different inserts for the Filofax. They're in Sweden, but it looks like they ship internationally, and I believe it was around $9, I think, the shipping, which was more than the inserts for 3 months. Oh, that was the other thing. You can buy them in 3 months increments and pick a starting date, and the price was very reasonable. The shipping is more than 3 months worth of inserts, but you know, if you bought excuse me, if you bought dated inserts and some lined inserts and, you know, a year planner, I mean, a couple things, it looks like it could be really economical, and I'm definitely going to check them out. My goal is to, you know, simplify, not so much what's in here, because right now there's a lot in here, but to simplify how I do the planning. The last few weeks were very stressful with my being sick and the installation of the carpet downstairs and upstairs, and I I'm going to have some more. I'm getting rid of this awful green carpet, and I've got a new bed, and I'm getting new furniture, because this is like, I mean, it's okay, but it doesn't really match anything. But what I noticed about when my life was really busy, I was writing my list, I was doing my things, and I was crossing off my list, and I wasn't making my planner the event. The events were the event, and my Filofax was just tracking them. And it was a different thing for me. I had a lot more going on than I usually have going on, and it really showed me how effective a planner can be as a planner, not as a smash book, you know, pretty much. Although I like that very much. So I had a lot of need for little things. So right now I have this in here, you know, just like catch-all type stuff. I have very little in here that I just have in there because I like it, and this particular section is, you know, that kind of stuff. I also printed off Patrick Ing's Chronodex, and what I did is I printed them in 3 different sizes because I didn't know what I would need, and cut them out into little squares. And when I have appointments or you know, something that's going to take up a big chunk of time, and you'll see it, I will stick one onto my daily page, and it worked really good for that. It also worked good for when I was sick and I had multiple medications with multiple times a day that I had to take it. So, you know, I just have the usual stuff everybody has. And I have these, which I've linked before. I believe they're a Daytimer pocket. They're so adorable. I really like them. I have 2 of them. I think the set comes with 5, and they're really reasonable. There's a pocket on each side, plus you can see through them, and I have a pen. stuck on here. This has been like the highlighter I've used the most. It's from Jet Pens, and not all of them, but the green one and this one, and I've used this so much I've used it up, so I just ordered another one. Another couple things I've been using are my templates, and I will link the store that I got these from. I really like these a lot. You know, it's a way to draw attention to something without a highlighter, and also a way to decorate without, you know, carrying out a ton of stuff with me where I go. It just fits in the pocket, and I just got a second one, which I'm not sure I'm going to use as much as this, but I really liked it. It's kind of a speech bubbly type of thing, and another way to highlight text without physically highlighting it. The stickers I've been using primarily have been from the same store called Kawaii Tokyo, and like I said, I will link her. And these are diary stickers from Japan, and you know, they're a really good way to add color and fun and highlight an event or a time or a thing without a massive amount of decoration, which kind of bogged me down. I mean, I really like watching everybody's videos where they decorate and color coordinate and have a theme. I just can't really manage it. For me, I can't do it. I mean, I could do it, but it would get to be not fun kind of soon, and it would so aggravate me on days when I felt like I messed it up. So these work really well. They fit in the tiniest boxes. I don't have the little square months, but I could see these being perfect for probably even, I don't remember how big the pocket size was, but these kind of stickers would probably fit in the little squares on the month on 2 pages compact. So if you're interested in that, the link will be in the below bar. I primarily use in here either a blank sheet, meaning a graph or a lined page, or the daily planner pages, which are from Filofax, you know, or just a you know, random sheet that I want to use. And on weeks that are busy, or on weeks that I need to write a lot of stuff on these particular pages, I use the 2 page per day. And I switch back and forth. Here's using the, I just taped it in. And on weeks that aren't really busy, I will switch back to the week on 2 pages. For me, it's something that works really well. I like having the option of changing the weekly sheets. There are just some days I need more room on there, and these are the day planner sheets from Filofax. I've been using these for a while. So on times that I need to do more on this, it's really good to have the extra space. I really wish these were lined, but they're actually thin enough that you can see the lines under them. So writing on them isn't really a problem for me. This is when I ran out of my aqua highlighter and had to switch to different colors. This is actually, I think, the spring green one of the same version of this. It's just showing up really yellow on camera. Occasionally I'll highlight with a see-through tab. And if there's something going on for the week that I need to come back to, you know, I'll just paper clip it in. And here I switched back to the week on 2 pages because I didn't need quite as much room, and the 2 days per page will add bulk eventually. So, and these came from Paper Chase. Kate sent them to me. They're really nice graph paper, and they take my this ink really well. And the interesting thing about finding the right pen for you, and it may not be the pen you expect, it certainly wasn't the pen I expected, is that my handwriting is so much crazy better. As soon as I switched to the juice pens, particularly the 0.5, but the 0.38 works pretty good for me either. Me too. So when I switched to the Pilot juice pen, I mean, my handwriting got like so much better. I mean, consistently better. When I moved to another pen, you know, it's not bad, but it's certainly not as nice as it was with the gray. So it's kind of a lesson for me that my handwriting is definitely, or how good my handwriting is definitely a multifactorial thing that has to do with the drag of the pen and the drag on the paper and how smooth everything is and how, you know, wet the pens are and how wide or narrow the pens are. I tried the Pilot Friction in 0.5, and I know a lot of people love, or not 0.5, it was a bigger one than 0.5, I think it was 0.7, and those pens have a lot of ink, and I just found them a sloppy mess to work with. I hadn't tried them in the past because I didn't like the non-permanence of them, but I decided to try them because there was a violet color that was just beautiful, but I really found them soupy, you know, and they didn't really work for me. As far as the rest of it goes, it's pretty much the same. I have a stash of extra pages for months coming up. I have the you know, the weekly sheets. I think the 2-page per day are in here until December, and when I switch them out, I take them out. This is kind of like a roll of film. It came on the as a like a stiffener in one of the packs of stickers I got. It's plastic, it's like a flyleaf, but the stickers just sat here, and this was the thing in the package, I guess, that kept it from bending over and ruining the stickers. And excuse me. And I know I've talked about it before, but I make a payday shopping list because I really don't buy in advance of having the money, so I move this to my next payday and then put on sticky notes. So that sort of helps me. So here's just the inserts for the rest of the month. This is my year on a page-ish calendar, and a lot of times I will, you know, archive this stuff excuse me, and move pertinent dates in here, vet appointments, doctor's appointments, the day I got the carpet installed, you know, stuff like that, upcoming vacations. I mean, I don't have a lot of vacations, but I'll move them in here. And my plan actually is when 2014 hits to leave this in here and sort of leave the next one in here, and that way I have a succession of what I did in previous years. I think that's going to be a good thing. I've always taken it out and exchanged it, but I think I'm going to start leaving them in here. I think that'll be helpful. I'm not sure exactly how, but I do think it's going to be helpful. a lot of times I'll purchase something and I'll need to make a warranty claim or something like that, and I have no idea when I got anything. So I think that's going to be particularly helpful for that kind of stuff, and vet appointments and doctor's appointments particularly. I have my contacts, and this is a top opening envelope that's upside down, so it's a bottom opening envelope, and obviously I'm not going to use it until I flip it around. I have my spenvelopes. I mean, I've had my spenvelopes for months. I can't remember when I got them, but I'm thinking May, and I mean, they look just as good as they did when I got them. You know, and then I just have the random stuff in the back. You know, everybody keeps random stuff in pockets. So, I mean, that's really pretty much it. I found a Greyhound keychain in the pet store, and I stuck that on. I have Ginger's last pet tag. We had a little heart with her name and our phone number on it, so if she got lost, somebody could call. And I'm going to stick this on here too, but for now, I just have my Greyhound one to match my Greyhound. And he's not doing awfully much. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do an update. I was very sad to move out of my Ordning and Rita planner. The size was really good. It was an A5, but not an overwhelming A5 like my Malden gets to be, because I was forced to really pick and choose what went in there. I think the rings were 23, and when I have big rings like this, 30mm rings like I have here and in my Malden, it gets to be crazy heavy. I mean, this is already big for a personal size Filofax. But when I have my Malden, I have no self-control, and I stuff it the same way, so it gets to be just gigantic. So that is my update for today, and I guess that's it for now. I have a few blog posts in mind that I plan on doing, but I haven't had a chance, so hopefully I'll get around to doing that. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you got something out of the video, and I enjoy all your videos, so hope everybody keeps making them, and have a great day everybody.